Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Pocket with Joe. Just doing a quick short video today. We've only got 2 games on the ice today. We're going to make this nice, short, and sweet. I want to thank you guys all for joining me here every single day for a Pocket with Joe. Now let's look at the first matchup on the ice with the Boston Bruins taking on the Carolina Hurricanes. It's going to be a phenomenal game. I think the best game on the ice of the day. Now the Canes are coming in at minus 130 here as the favorite at home. We got the Boston Bruins at plus 108 and a total of 6. So hard not to grab the Boston Bruins here after they finally lost 2 games in a row. This team not used to doing so. The first time this season, they have lost 2 games. Now that last game was an overtime loss to the Florida Panthers after losing the previous to the Tampa Bay Lightning. So this team is going to be eager and hungry to get the win here, but can they get it done in Carolina is the biggest question mark. Now, the last time these 2 teams did play, we saw the Boston Bruins win back in November 3-2. When we're looking at Boston, though, going into Carolina, they have completely struggled, unable to win their last 5 meetings in Carolina. Looking at this matchup, I don't want to step in front of the Boston Bruins here with them off those 2 losses, but I don't know if they're going to win this one. So what I'm going to do is look at the total in this, and I think looking at this total of 6, hitting it under is the way to go. And I know these teams do trend to that over, especially when they match up against each other. But I'm looking for defense and goaltending to control this game. We have Allmark expected in goal for the Boston Bruins. He has a 1.86 goals against average. And Frederick Anderson here for the Carolina Hurricanes, he's got a 2.49. We're going to have really strong defensive goaltending matchups here. We look at the Canes' ability to stop those opponents' shots on goal, limiting opponents to 26.5 shots on goal per game and 2.67 goals on average. Now, best overall on limiting those opponent shots on goal. We have the Boston Bruins still limiting opponents, holding them under 30 at 29.1 shots on goal per game. And this Boston Bruins team has the best penalty kill in the league, which they're going to need because we see Carolina Hurricanes team that is just flying out on the ice with the shots, averaging 35.1 shots on goal per game, which is 3rd overall in the league. So Allmark is going to have these shots firing on him, but we know that in this matchup, both of these goaltenders are so strong. The next matchup at 5 o'clock Eastern, we have the Washington Capitals taking on the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Leafs coming in as the favorite at minus 144 in this matchup, plus 120 for the Washington Capitals, total sitting solid at 6. Now, Toronto coming off that blowout loss versus the Ottawa Senators in a game they really should have got the win. We didn't see them able to score those goals on the Ottawa Senators, only putting up 2 and allowing a 6. It was complete domination by the Senators in that one. We have the Washington Capitals coming off a shootout win over the Pittsburgh Penguins. So both of these teams are solid in their own way, especially defensively. I like what we've seen out of both of these defenses, with the Washington Capitals only allowing 2.78 goals per game on average, and the Toronto Maple Leafs allowing that 2.68. Darcy Kemper expected here for the Washington Capitals, and Samsonov is confirmed for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now, grabbing the Leafs at minus 144, I think there is a value in that. We see the Capitals coming in off a couple days rest, which has not been a strong suit for this team. They're also 1-4 in their last 5 meetings versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. And while they have been strong on the road, I really do think Toronto will bounce back, even without Austin Matthews here, after that embarrassing loss to the Ottawa Senators. So give me the Toronto Maple Leafs in this one. Looking at this total, they do trend to that over when they play each other. But I don't think I trust the Washington Capitals enough to put their share of the goals up in this one. If you're liking an over, I'd probably look at Toronto's team total over. I know even though Austin Matthews is out of the lineup, I do think off that loss being held to only 2 goals, we see some more goals coming in for the Toronto Maple Leafs in this one. You guys, all the best in all of your bets. Thank you so much for joining me here on Pocket with Joe. I'll be back tomorrow, Monday at 3.